Yes, everybody, welcome back to Talking Wolves. We're back today for another match preview. As you can see alongside me today, we've got Harry Mansell. Harry, how's it going, man?
Yeah, good, mate. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. Harry's from the 77 Club podcast, a really good Wolves podcast if you're into that sort of thing. I'll make sure leave a few links to their stuff in the description. But we're going to be talking today, obviously, about Wolves coming into this game against Liverpool. Before we kick off, though, we've got a few stats regarding Wolves, Liverpool and the FA Cup. So this will be the 7th time that the two teams have met in the FA Cup. Wolves have won 4 of the last 6, including the last match, obviously, back in January 2017. 2-1 win at Anfield. Harry, were you there?
No, I wasn't. I was gutted when I went to that. That was quality. What a day.
Big steers with a header. Yeah, big steers with a header. Costa had a great game, that one as well, didn't it?
The old Costa.
Helder. Liverpool have been eliminated from the last, from 5 of the last 7 FA Cup ties against fellow Premier League opposition. Wolves are winless at home, though, in the last 6 FA Cup games, drawing 2, losing 4. They last beat Doncaster in a replay, round 3, back in 2010-2011 season. So it's been a while. And Liverpool haven't been knocked out of this stage at the FA Cup since the 2010-2011 season, back when they lost to Manchester United 1-0. So, Harry, some stats there in our favour, some stats going against us, but I mean, let's go. I mean, cup form or league form goes out the window, doesn't it, for cup games?
Yeah, it really does. And I watched Klopp's press conference earlier, and they're going to make a lot of changes. I think Mignolet is going to be in goal, so it just depends on what we'll do. I think we'll probably see the likes of Ruddy come in. Vinagre will probably start, and maybe even see Bonatini. But for me, I want to see us play our strongest team, whatever our strongest team is, because I'm not sure what that is at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully play our strongest team. Go for it, because we're pretty much safe, aren't we? What do you reckon? We need them for 4 wins. So it'd be nice to have a cup run. It won't be an easy game, even if Liverpool are weak, but I really hope that we go for it. And I just love a cup run. We need one. We need a cup run.
Yeah, well, that was really going to be my first question regarding the squad. As you say, Mignolet is going to be in the squad. Moreno is playing as well for Liverpool. We know Nuno is even the cup run last year, the Carabao Cup, where we got through 3 rounds, beat Premier League opposition. He played a rotated team. Of course, last season it was probably more important to do that because it was obvious that he wanted to win the league or get promoted at the very least. This season, especially as you say now, Wolves have more or less done their job in the league. He played a rotated team in the Carabao Cup this season. Who did we end up losing to in the League Cup?
It was
Leicester, wasn't it? Yeah, Leicester. But even then, it wasn't a weak team, but it was definitely rotated. But as you say now, Liverpool, with them obviously already saying that they're going to be rotating, it's a big chance for Wolves to play a strong team, and I really hope we do as well. Go on, Harry.
Yeah, and I think after the Palace game as well, I think we need something to cheer about again.
Yeah.
Because it was a poor performance, play the strongest team, and just try and get a good result. And we know Liverpool probably won't change the way they play, which will suit us because they'll probably come at us, and we're good, aren't we? Where we got space to go at teams, I think we're more than capable of beating them. So, yeah, I think it'd be a good game, a high-scoring game, because both teams like to play football. I think it'd be high-scoring because both teams like to play football. I think Daniel Sturridge will probably be in there for Liverpool as well, won't they?
Yeah, I read that earlier.
Yeah, it's one of those where Liverpool obviously probably are favourites, but it's quite hard to call because obviously they've got an eye on the title. We are pretty much going to be mid-table, aren't we? So I'd just love to see us have a cup run, please.
I think everyone would, to be honest. I think everyone's going to be pleading to Nuno that hopefully we can put together a strong squad, because we know, any Premier League team is capable of winning the FA Cup. You just got to get a run together of a few games. Hope that a couple of the big boys, you avoid them in the next couple of rounds and they get knocked out by other teams as well. And you never know what's going to happen. So it's a big chance of Wolves to do something. Obviously, it's a very, very hard task against a team that have only just lost for the first time this season in the league. However, Liverpool may be fragile. We could take advantage of that. Wolves definitely need to bounce back after that poor performance against Palace. So, obviously, you mentioned John Ruddy. Can you see him making many other changes? I mean, he's got a fairly big first-team squad that he could play with. And as you say, we don't know the best 11, so there's definitely players that can move around.
It just depends how weak he will go, because obviously Bonatini, when was the last time he played or come on? Like, will he put him in? I don't know. He may start Gibbs White. With the midfield, he's rotated that much. Like, who is our best midfield at the moment? Is it Dendoncker and Neves? Is it Sace and Matinho. I don't know. So it could be any of those four. Right wing back is, well, it's got to be Doherty, hasn't it? So not sure. Maybe he might switch it up and put Dendoncker at the back. I don't know. He might, I don't know. It depends how weak he goes. And for me, as I've said, go strong. But I wouldn't mind seeing Vinagre in there because I thought Johnny looked quite knackered against Palace. So, and the front three, he's rotated that much. I'm not sure he'll put up there. So it's there to see. Hopefully he starts Jimenez, but he may start Bonatini.
Yeah,
he may do.
I think the fact that he started Dendoncker and Neves in a win against Spurs and then even against Palace changed it back again to Sace and Matinho. May that mean that we're going to see Neves and Dendoncker again? There's been loads of rumours about Dendoncker moving on already in January. I'm not too sure how it's going to work with the obligation we've got to buy, but it looks like Roma are actually interested in him. So it'll be Nuno sort of rubbish those rumours, but again, I really want him, and I think most of the Wolves fans want him to have a run in the team because we know he's got talent, we know he's capable. As you say, Ruben Vinagre as well. He had a good run in the team before Johnny came back. Johnny just came back straight into the team. It's not like he had to gain a couple of minutes.
I thought that was quite harsh on Vinagre because I thought he did well.
Yeah.
And obviously Johnny's the first choice, but just to put him back in like that, Vinagre must have been a bit disappointed. So yeah, with Dendoncker, it's been quite hard for him, hasn't it? Because when he first came in, everyone thought he'd play instead of Bennett. But because Bennett's done so well at the back, he obviously didn't come in. And then when he has come in, he come on. Was it Chelsea's first time he come on?
Yeah.
Like half a game. Did all right. And he was good at Spurs. He weren't outstanding, but I thought he did a good job. And I think he deserves a run in the team. So yeah, maybe start him against Liverpool. And if he does well, maybe he'll keep his place in the Premier League as well.
Yeah, it's a big chance. I mean, the FA Cup as well. Even if he does, I don't want him to rotate, but even if he does, he brings in a few fringe players. This is a big chance for them to try and stake a claim in the starting 11. Liverpool at times struggled with Adama in the league clash. I hope we can see him because he had a good game against Spurs. I think Nuno left it way too late to bring him on against Palace as well, so it's a big chance for him. And obviously Jimenez, if he gets the nod, and it's the other winger spot, isn't it? Really, who's going to claim that?
How long is Jota going to be out
Jota
for?
apparently is back available for Monday, so he may come straight back in.
I'd throw him in, but whether he will is a different question because he was brilliant when before he got injured, and he was a bit gutted to get injured. Obviously, Cav could start as well, but I don't know. You can never guess Nuno's teams, can you? He got so many surprises, but hopefully, like I say, please Nuno pick a strong team, but I feel like he won't. I think he will go slightly weaker than usual.
Oh, that would be interesting to see. Harry, to round us off then, score prediction.
As I say, I think it might be quite high scoring. With my realistic hat on, I'm going to go 3-2 Liverpool.
Oh, 3-2 Liverpool. Yeah. To be fair, I think you're probably the first person. Actually, I'll say that first person on a preview to go against Wolves. But we've had it plenty of times before.
Yeah. Probably get shot down for it. But it's been...
I'm going to go with a draw, probably 1-1. I don't really want to replay, but I'm going to go 1-1 draw. And hopefully, fingers crossed, Wolves do come out with a win. Guys, let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. As I said before, you can catch Harry's links for his Twitter. He's got his own YouTube page as well as the 77 Club podcast as well. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. And until next time, enjoy the game, and we'll see you all very soon.